today's Mates video. Today we're joined with
Rocky.
and Silent Wrath is not here, so the only remaining player is Nick Sowell. So in today's video, we're having a presidential slash mayor debate. Today, it's me and Rocky. So say hi, Rocky.
The next debate is going to be with Silent. Hi.
Yes. So we're just kind of working on some weather things right now. So it's nice. So first of all, Rocky, our first question from some of the mates is, how do you plan to prevent climate change?
We will get for me. Okay, I'll say.
Okay, look, this is okay. Okay, no, listen, Rocky. Okay, listen, Rocky. Okay, no, Mr. President, I get you. Okay, this is not right. Okay, I get your understanding, but I don't get it. Why are you planning? Okay, continue with your speech. I just want to hear a little more.
Oh, but I didn't even get to say anything.
Okay, say something then.
We will get rid of single-use plastics.
Okay, I completely agree with that. And by all laws, I am completely for it.
Yes. And we shall minimize the use of factories.
We could definitely we definitely have that really building over there that took hundreds of hours to make, but it costed a lot of money, and that cost a lot of gas because of all the machines that they used to build it. So I definitely agree with you.
Yeah, and we will also get electric cars instead of cars that run on gas.
Okay, that's completely acceptable. Okay, Rocky, I'm just gonna take over here a little bit. So look, as in the past that we have talked about, there's some issues with this. So we have to avoid using CFCs because those cause climate change. And our ozone layer, if it gets too thin, we will die from literally cancer. So to prevent that ozone, we have to reduce CFC usage. So spray paint cans, and anything that has cans in it, add CFC to the world, which lowers the ozone layer, which is not that good because the ozone layer is protecting us from the sun's UV rays, which is really important because those UV rays. Okay, I see you nodding, but listen, it gets important because see, if you were to somehow how would I put it in this way? If we some of our refrigerators that we have in our houses still use CFC, which is completely really bad for the environment. Climate change is taking over, and it should not be having it.
Are you
Sorry,
okay?
there's a little cold coming in.
Oh God.
Sorry, just a little runny nose, but and I think a really big thing that we have to take in recommendation is CFCs are really dangerous because if all of our population just wipes out, guess who's extinct? Us. We're extinct out of this world. Boom.
It seems like we can both agree
for the environment. Climate change is taking over, and it should not be having it.
Are you
Sorry,
okay?
there's a little cold coming in.
Oh God.
Sorry, just a little runny nose, but and I think a really big thing that we have to take in recommendation is CFCs are really dangerous because if all of our population just wipes out, guess who's extinct? Us. We're extinct out of this world. Boom.
It seems like we can both agree on the global warming side of this thing.
Yes. Next thing. So So a couple of fans are asking, how do you prevent? This is not looking that good for me. This question. How do we pay workers enough for their wage?
Well,
I should scrap that question.
what do you mean? No.
Yes, we're scrapping that question.
We're not scrapping that.
I completely do
say-
not abide by this rules.
I say that we give some of the money from the government to them.
Yes,
So
I
we
definitely
can-
agree with that. We can definitely take out small loans of like maybe like $5 million, which is not that much when it comes
And
down.
then raise the payment of everyone.
Yeah, and then we could raise it by like 1,000 blocks or 1,000 diamonds or 10 pieces of netherite, and we could definitely do that. Okay, next question.
But you haven't been doing that.
Yes, that will come in after this election, because I'm 100% gonna win. I'm sure that I'm gonna win again, and I'm gonna get reelected. Okay, so our next question is, how do we plan to fight this pandemic?
Well, we will.
Wait, no. Sorry to interrupt you, but I think I should start this time.
Okay, sure. Why not?
So, in the village, we have 0 testing sites, which is bad. So if anyone wants to perhaps get tested, like me, because I want to get tested, and I'm still waiting for my test results, and they should be coming in about a minute or so. So what I see the problem is that we don't have any testing sites in this village at all. We don't have anything. And what we could definitely do is that we could definitely increase some testing site locations, right? Which is understandable, I would say, right? We need at least one test site, even though there's only 836 people that live in this village. I think one testing site is enough for 839 people or whatever.
Okay. You said there are no testing sites.
Yes.
We have one testing site. It's the Mate Hospital. That does testing.
It does testing, but those testing results are from different villages. That's the problem. Because the thing is that our village no villages really offer the option to get tested. So if you want to get tested, you'd have to go to the city, which is a really dangerous job. And I think a downside of that is that, if we were to go into if we were to go into a city and we were to catch the virus, that would be really bad. Oh, I got a text message.
Yes?
Okay. Oh, I tested positive for COVID.
Yeah. Okay. Let me get my mask.
Let me just get my mask on. That's why we have glass dividers.
Okay. So we're going to.
So that's going to be it for right now. We will come back to you in about a minute or two after we get into our homes, and we're gonna start a Zoom meeting. So.
Okay. Cool.
Cool. That's cool.
We'll
Okay.
see you in a minute.
We'll see you in a minute. Okay. So fun fact, that was someone else's test result. We sent them in the self-isolation chamber.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, that's great. Okay, so back where we were. On the topic of COVID-19 again. So yeah, we can definitely add. We will add a testing site either in the hospital or somewhere in the booth. I definitely support the booth, right? And then people can come there, get their vaccine, go back. Actually, no, there's not a vaccine. They can come there, get tested, go back. And it's gonna be a great one, right? Another thing that I think will help us is the fact. Okay, never mind. You can continue with your thing. I'm done.
Okay. We will cancel jobs for 4 weeks, and then we'll.
No, I don't think 4 weeks is enough. I think we need 4 weeks is not enough. We need at least 4 weeks away from school, 4 weeks in the chamber, and the villagers that still live in their houses, they're available.
I said at least, okay? Stop interrupting me. Okay. And then we'll give them.
That's not right. We need to put them for at least. But then who will deliver them food? How will they get out? They're gonna die if they don't get food. What will they do?
we will cancel jobs, schools, and anything else for 4 weeks.
So we're basically putting them
I
in
mean-
self-isolation. But the thing is, how will they get their food? If we put them in and we just lock up their chamber and they can't do anything, how would they get their food?
Can
They
you
need their
stop
hay.
interrupting me? I was getting to that. Okay, so except for the doctors, they have to work. So, and then we'll be shipping them. We're not putting them in isolation. We're just gonna make them like not work. So they don't like get contaminated with everyone.
But then
So-
if they go to the supermarkets, they're gonna have a mingling, and then from that mingling, you're gonna see that from that mingling, they're gonna catch some COVID. They're gonna
Okay,
spread that to their families. They're gonna spread it to their workers. So you see that problem. But the thing is that it's not right, and everyone should be wearing a mask, should be wearing a hazmat suit. I'm not wearing a hazmat suit because this thing has HEPA filtering, even though it's out in the open.
Will you shut up?
Oh, Mr. President. Oh, okay, mister. Then why do you... Okay, then prove me my point, Mr. Donald.
I'm trying to say something.
Okay, then continue. I don't have any problem with it.
We will ship them out loans and food, so they don't have to go shopping out.
Yeah, but what if they're what if they have some allergy?
We would know that.
Okay, what if
Because
they
we're the
what if
fucking
they what if they get their what if it gets changed out with their neighbors? What will happen?
What?
What if it gets shuffled around with their neighbors?
We
What will happen?
wouldn't get shuffled around.
No, listen, that doesn't make sense. That shuffling around still ends up being a big bag thing.
I know that they might get mixed up, but that's only sometimes. And also we're gonna make
Sometimes
sure
is not an answer. It should
we're
be
gonna
never.
make sure
It never should be an answer. Sometimes is not an answer, mister.
we will make sure that the people that are delivering the mailman will double check to make sure that it is the same house.
Okay, listen, Mr. Trump.
I'm not Trump. My name is Rocking Maya.
Okay. Okay. What I will do is that they will have this very special box, and they only have the code.
And food, so they don't have to go shopping out.
Yeah, but what if they're what if they have some allergy?
We would know that.
Okay, what if
Because
they
we're the
what if
fucking
they what if they get their what if it gets changed out with their neighbors? What will happen?
What?
What if it gets shuffled around with their neighbors?
We
What will happen?
wouldn't get shuffled around.
No, listen, that doesn't make sense. That shuffling around still ends up being a big bag thing.
I know that they might get mixed up, but that's only sometimes. And also we're gonna make
Sometimes
sure
is not an answer. It should
we're
be
gonna
never.
make sure
It never should be an answer. Sometimes is not an answer, mister.
we will make sure that the people that are delivering the mailman will double check to make sure that it is the same house.
Okay, listen, Mr. Trump.
I'm not Trump. My name is Rocking Maya.
Okay. Okay. What I will do is that they will have this very special box, and they only have the code to this. And in the code is where their food will be dropped off every week. They're the only ones that can have this code. And these mailboxes will have cameras on it, so if someone unauthorized opens it, or if they enter the wrong code, it will take a picture and will immediately send it to the government's office. Yeah. Okay. The next question is. This is gonna be this is gonna be a really juicy one. This is gonna be a really juicy one. Juicy. How do you plan? Okay. How do you plan for infrastructure if the world can have no more buildings? So how can we build anything?
Who's breaking the glass? Okay.
Okay, look. After the government building, we're not allowed to build anything in this village. But how is that possible? We need buildings to survive. There's not enough buildings for population.
Well, it's simple. We have a bunch of unused buildings that you made for no reason. We can move them in there.
Yeah. Okay, I see that completely point. Okay, next question.
You just
Okay.
made them, and you didn't use them for anything.
Okay.
You just moved them in there.
Okay. Hey, Mr. Mayor. How do you? Okay, we're gonna take a little live question. So have your phones ready. There might call either one of us.
Okay, let's see.
Okay, so one of them has said, okay, hello, Mr. Mayor. So I was wondering if we do reduce CFCs, will that help anything in our village, or will it just affect any other villages except us? Or are we the only village that deals with the CFC problems? Well, that's a really good well, that's a really good question. I think Mr. Rocky would be nice to answer that.
What exactly are CFCs? So something to do with refrigerators.
Yeah, they're caused by air conditioners and aerosol cans. And Mr. Silent knows way more about them because I do not pay attention in science because I just fall asleep half the time. But
But we're gonna save that question for next time. And that's it for today's presidential debate. It's a mayor debate. God dang it!
we will try to have our next presidential debate tomorrow.